This is true. This is true. Many of the students here seem to fight with their boots on the ground very often.
But will you do that really?
We don't have very many, well, I guess what you could call aerial combat.
Megavolt T-strikes!
Dusty
Generally
boots.
speaking, sir,
Yeah.
when engaging
Boots
in
on
a
the ground.
forest fight,
Thanks.
Mr. Chipz,
I appreciate you.
your ability
Wow.
to
Yes, sir.
you missed a bit right here.
I
Oh,
appreciate
shit.
it.
Sorry, sir. Do you want this end or the fuzzy end? Doesn't matter.
But not
Say
so. Got it.
There you go.
Megavolt T-strikes.
But listen, it has been a couple lonely nights. What if I took you to my sweet dormitory? You broom, you. Come to me, to my love shack. We'll make sweet, sweet love under the moonlight. It's been hard for me, you see. Lonely, lonely nights. I just want to show you that I love you, that I care for you, that I need you. So I will show you. Hello, Hannah.
You cleaning up some problems?
I felt a little lonely, so I'm sweeping.
So you get a broom?
Listen, hard times.
By the way, is Avina okay? I know she was gone the last 2 days.
Yeah, Vivina's good. She's resting right now.
Sick?
Kind of. Just under the weather. Dealing with her stuff.
Okay, well. Hope she feels better.
Yeah, I was actually gonna go check on her.
Oh. Well, I hope she feels better. You see Nida, or do you know where she is at all?
I have not. I think she disappeared after classes.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
Mhm.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, of course.
You did good today.
So did you. It was awesome.
Yeah,
The
I
gun
guess
and tea master.
this was working.
Mm.
I must have fucked it up somehow. Probably. It doesn't do when you don't clean it after a mission, like, you know, how we were out in the dirt and stuff.
Yeah.
Maintaining
I
your
saw
weaponry
that
is
it didn't-
important.
It didn't go off when you were using it.
It was just lackluster.
Mm.
Also, I wouldn't have done much anyway. I don't know. I'm coming to the realization that I'm a little bit, I need to figure some stuff out.
Well, yes. You're slower than everybody else. You're at a disadvantage.
Thanks. It makes me feel great.
I wish I could give you positive things, but I don't have a solution for you. Otherwise, I would tell you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know.
I just don't want you to die, that's all.
Appreciate it.
Hmm.
And yeah, I don't either. I'm looking at solutions though.
Well, good luck. I don't know what that would take form in, but good luck.
Speaking of solutions, I still am working on mine for you. It's just taking a while because, you know, it's something kind of no one's ever done before. So
Yeah. Thank you for caring enough.
fun project. And if it works, we could save a lot of people. Not just you, but maybe people like you.
Yeah, well. Or it'll make them feel like dangerous, that you're dangerous. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Just be careful. Probably shouldn't say what you're doing to too many people.
No offense.
Huh.
No offense, but if I feared the repercussions of vampires, I would never do anything. I would never leave my house.
Okay.
You got it. Think so.
Okay. No. What did you do exactly? That you pissed off the vampires enough? Oh, Hanu. Sweep, sweep. Bev, sweep, sweep. Don't worry, I'll keep this place clean. Sweeping the streets. Keeping the streets clean. Isn't that right? Hmm. You know, I can get you some water if you want. Some honey. Here, fight, little dusty. There you go. Good. Okay, Bev. Check back in a little bit. Alright, I checked back. Put this away. My head. It hurts. It hurts. It throbs. Look at all those spider webs. Fuck you, Chad. Fuck you. Okay. Alright, yes, I know. I'm going to go do the live rose trick right now. I need to gotta go get the blue rose. Dum, dum, dum. Coming in! Wait, did we take out the blue roses? No, we didn't. We said we were going to. But, oh, we did take out blue. Shit. Shit, no blue. Damn. We can't do blue trick. No! No! Okay. Looks like you don't get rose trick today. Wait, I can use another apparatus. Do we have anything else? No. I mean, we could use rope. That would be like I'm tying. You just ask him to bite on the rope. Okay. Yeah, like that. I don't know, man. I'm trying to figure something out. My head. Hello? Okay. Sexy no shirt time. Go this way. are you doing?
Wandering towards the professor's door like I was asked to.
Oh, are you next?
No, they're just all waiting there. I'm sure I have time. What was it?
Well, I was just checking in, seeing how your mental fortitude was.
Mental fortitude. I got accused of being a rogue element, and I'm going to get people killed in the field by Ida. Does that count?
Oh, it sounds fun.
Yeah, it's all right. They needed a scapegoat, so they got one, and the professor seemed to agree. So it's just how it is, I suppose.
Hmm.
They left me behind. They left me behind, and then they blamed me for losing communication.
Well, shit is crazy when you have non-stop shit happening all around you, so...
Yeah, well, just kind of sucks when somehow it's your fault.
Trust me, I feel
Hurts a
that.
little bit.
Mm.
Um, I heard it from Silver, and then I'm sure I'm going to hear it from Albrecht when I go in there.
So what are you going to do with the
I've ruined my
information?
chances. The mistake I made was that I didn't communicate that I was going to go strike the people up on that tower. I came back from the tower. It's not even 10 seconds of travel time there and back. And I did take them out, and then I came back and they were gone. My mistake was I didn't tell them I was going up, I guess. And then I was under fire. I didn't know where they were. I just started fighting from the bushes, and you saw, I suppose, how that went. I got a couple of them, and then I took a lot of hits. So, just a matter of what it is. I took out a couple people up there, took a person over there, took a person over there. None of that matters, though. All that matters is that one fucking instance.
Can I give you some advice?
Mm.
Well, they're obviously going to talk to you. Just take the constructive criticism.
Yeah.
And find a solution
talk
and
to
something
me.
that you can do better. And as long as you can do that, then they'll find no fault with you. The issue they'll have is if you are just so pigeonholed into thinking, I actually did nothing wrong. Well, then they're going to think, well, everybody did something wrong. You know, it doesn't matter.
I didn't do something wrong, but it's not. It's just that what they're blaming me for isn't my fault.
But doesn't matter?
Well,
Really doesn't matter.
You have an inherent want to be respected for your actions and not have what you are tarnished as a person. If I were to call you a liar, you wouldn't like it. You'd want to defend yourself, I suppose.
Right. But now's
You're
your
not a
chance
liar.
to respond in a positive manner and show them that you can.
Guess so.
I mean, something tells me if you show the teacher that, I think you'd do better.
I won't lie, I was a little disengaged about halfway through, but that's because they didn't use anything for me. I have 3 traits about me, right? I can lead well enough. I have a good mind for that. I am a good scout. It's obvious.
Yeah, itty bitty.
All the short jokes. I mean, honestly. And I have my barrier, and we were allowed to use barriers. and they didn't make me do any. They didn't choose me as a leader, not even a co, not even a squad, nothing, which is fine. But then it's on top of they didn't choose me for scout. They chose somebody else for scout. Oh, not me. And then they didn't ask me to utilize the ability that I had that we were allowed to use. It would have been extremely useful.
So you felt
of course I got a
underutilized.
little extremely under. They didn't use anything for me. I was just there to be an extra wand, and I couldn't see over the bloody bushes. So like, what did they want me to do? You know, I had nothing. So yes, I lost sight of them, and then I had to go rogue because I was alone and I didn't know where they were. I'll take that control. I appreciate what you told me. I need to explain myself, because if I don't, I feel like I'm not going to be understood. And if I'm not understood, it's going to get worse.
I
Does that make
understand that
sense?
not understanding, but again, it's how you respond. That's what matters, right? It's what you do now. So,
Right.
however you portray that to the professors, that's on you. So just make sure whatever
Oh.
you're portraying is the right reflection you want. Because remember, they're going to come away with some sort of feel for you after this, right? So now's your chance to give them that feel. So if you want it to be negative and focusing on you trying to backpedal, then that's fine. Or you can show them something else. Or you can hit on it lightly, but just don't go too crazy. Just trying to give you food for thought.
I appreciate it, I guess.
Well, I see other people are waiting. You should probably get in there.
I should. Yeah, probably.
No. Is Nano here? Love you, Nano. Oh, why am I so exhausted? You know, classes really take it out of me. You know what I haven't done, which would be fan-fucking-tastic in a while? I haven't played a song. I'm gonna go de-stress, unload, unwind, relax, kick my feet up, grab my guitar and my dead parents, and relax. Just for a song. Okay. Guitar. I don't know if it's a good idea to play to Vet when she's passed out. I just don't know. I could sing to her later. I'll do that. That's not. I just don't. You know, I just don't know enough about this to try to throw some sort of fucking thing like that. Alright. I'm going to go, I guess, here. What song do you want me to sing, though? Might as well figure that out. Or something easy. As, you know, Still getting over whatever this crud is. Can I get this, get the view? Kind of prop up this right here. There we go. The school shot. There we go. Our shot. You guys figured it out yet? Okay, I see fire seems to be the winner. We haven't played that one in a while. I don't know if I remember how to play this. I see fire. We'll just relearn it, I guess. Or muscle memory, who knows. All right. Go. What is this? Capo is some damn thing, 6? Okay. Oh, misty eye of the mountain below. Keep careful watch over my brother's souls. And should the sky be filled with fire and smoke, keep watching over during sun. This is to end in fire. We should all burn together. Watch the flames climb high into the night, calling out, Father, we'll stand by. We will watch the flames burn up, burn on the mountainside. Oh. Oh, fucking phone, fuck you. And If we should die tonight, then we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine for the last time, calling out, Father. Oh, prepares, we will watch the flames burn, burn on the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain, and I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire burning the souls, and I see fire, yeah, blood in the breeze. And I hope that you remember me. So my people fall, and surely I'll do the same. Confined in mountain halls, got too close to the flame. I'm calling out, Father, hold fast and we will watch the flames burn, burn the mountainside. Desolation comes upon the sky. Now I see fire inside the mountain, and I see fire burning the trees, and I see fire hollowing souls, and I see fire, well, blood in the breeze. I hope that you remember me. Oh. Man, felt good to sing again. Been so long, you've been gone. Okay, maybe one more. Something light. Something light. Something light. I don't remember how to play Broken Wall. Don't bruh me. Oh my god. You know, I know it's my own song. Whatever, I'd have to relearn it, okay? I'm gonna do Shadow of the Day. It's a good song. And I'm feeling it right now. We haven't done that one in a while. Full fret. Let's go. I'll relearn it, no worries. Close both locks below the window. close both blinds and turn away. Sometimes solutions aren't so simple. Sometimes goodbye's the only way. Oh, in the sun, we'll set for you. In the sun, we'll set for you. In the shadow of the day, we'll embrace the world in gray. In the sun, we'll set for you. Cards and flowers on your window. Your friends on plead for you to stay. Sometimes beginnings aren't so simple. Sometimes goodbye's the only way. Oh, in the sun, we'll set for you. In the sun, we'll set for you. In the shadow of the day, we'll embrace the world in gray. In the sun, we'll set for you.
Somehow I got this tangled underneath the headset. Oh, that's how. Okay, son of a bitch. 1 second, Chad.
Alright. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Alright. I guess. Let's see. Okay. Spawn. We'll go nighttime now. Sunset, right? No, sunset now. Should we go sunset or nighttime now? Nighttime? Nighttime. Let's go probably go nighttime. Let's go nighttime now. We got 10 minutes till. I'll just put sunset for now. 20 minutes, we'll cap it to be the end, okay? Or the nighttime. Okay. Hold on, who's on right now? Need to take a gauge. Do. General. Okay. Yep. Okay. 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 Let's check in on General's grilling session, because we spent a long time on those notes.
You alright? Anna? Oh, she may have just. Oh no.
Oh no. Poor Hannah.
Flora, because of who she is and what she is, was very uncomfortable with grinding up plants, and was unable to complete her task because of it. And you stepped up and took care of it for her, while also letting her see what you did, so if there was an emergency, she would be able to do it herself. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was due to her drinking a potion in the past that contained plants in it. Basically knocked her out of commission for a very long time until she could process that. I was trying to avoid her having to relive that trauma to perhaps for the rest of the entire exercise for the rest of the day could have been a detriment for everyone and not just herself.
Absolutely. And throughout that class, you also helped correct several of your squad mates who were not doing the correct thing, yes?
Yeah, it was partially just because some people might not have heard when the orders were given to make a healing potion and a stamina potion. But it's better to make sure everyone's on the same page, or else, because the more mistakes happen, again, more people could die. So.
One of the things you said was maybe one of your weaknesses was communication, but from what I've been told report-wise from the other professors, you communicated more than anybody else in your squad, and you demonstrated excellent leadership. So I would not worry about that too much. Some of the positive things that I was told was that you keep people moving. Where a lot of junior officers freeze up and do not tell others what to do because they don't know what to do themselves, even if it is a mistake. You keep the squad moving at 100 miles an hour. Momentum is important and prevents casualties, especially in a changing battlefield. Something as simple as that. That was very good. On top of that, you take risks yourself, rather than sending out comrades that may not be up to task, such as peeking around corners and sniping yourself. Even though part of leadership is delegation, you do not put your squad mates at risk, and this has been noted.
Hell yeah. Killing it. We're killing it. Dude, I told you. Alright, where's the other general squad? Are they, like, hiding somewhere? Wait, are they in Bliss's office? Right here?
You have the stick and shove it up your ass.
No, the stick is currently away.
Trick.
How are you feeling?
Who's the
Sorry, he gave me
victim?
his last meatball
Ow.
because Carly ate some, so he
Well,
didn't want to
yes,
finish it off.
obviously, but I'm glad you're correct well being out.
I might go and visit that in a second.
Everything in a certain way, they would make a good second in command, if not a leader themselves, based on the way they perform. They're concerned almost equally as I was with the group as a whole. Flora let the hecticness of the situation get to her too much several times, where if I had to make any... However, today she did better, so I think she learned from that. But that's not what you asked. Then Liang. he might. I think he gets distracted with attacking a little too easily. Like when he's attacking or potentially killing a target, he gets a little too caught up in the moment.
So now it's a cat and mouse exchange back and forth, positive and negative feedback, positive and negative criticism. And then they will go back and forth, see how they respond to those proddings, as he will notate, and then basically it's to get basically how they think and who they would fit well with. So he's doing good on that. I'm gonna go visit. Is there a changing room around here somewhere? No, I'm not changing her. Go right. There. Avatar. It's a little meta that I know they're here, but there's only those people in here, I think.
Yeah, for a bit.
And this is a party in here.
I understand now.
Sure.
God, wait, so that barrier, what happens if somebody breaks it?
We're keeping people company.
Chipz. Welcome to the
Yes, we're keeping them company while they're waiting.
Well, no, I mean, like, what happens to Link? What happens to you as a
Before they go stir crazy, waiting for the Professor Albert to come in.
I will explain it.
That one.
I will explain it away from so many voices.
Looks like I need to go to the restroom again.
Here, show Chipz.
So,
Okay.
I do not.
God damn it! Alright. That's our 3 o'clock bell. That's Lighthouse. We did the thing. I just realized I'm like super speed, so I need to go back to vampire speed. There we go.
Come.
Illusions of non-people.
Bring your snacks, and since we're gonna be stuck here for a
I'm
while.
not taking the energy that's hitting me.
I enjoy that you tried to dodge him, but then he walked into you.
By my patron.
Yeah,
My
Yeah.
It is still coming through and burning my insides.
I mean, you could have always just, faced me straight up and.
But a writer
Easily
apparently
failed.
wants me to train and use it at least once every day, and then twice every day, and then so on and so forth, to try and build a mental fortitude to use it more than once a day. Risky.
No, but the thingy did.
Doesn't that sound greedy if you're pulling from your patron? It seems like you're
It
taking
is.
from the hand
Oh,
that
yes.
feeds you.
Trust me, you're far better off facing
How
that than
hard's
you
your
are
head?
me.
I guess.
That hard, but not that hard.
Wait, so like, do you talk to them at all? Like the patron that you I guess serve?
How's it going over there, Arbor?
Sutali's a feeling. I suppose I could
Trying to get it to do something.
mingle with them if I were to go back to my homeland and try to find an avatar, but no. You don't
Play football together.
actually just talk to them.
I don't know how it works.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, pray in some fashion, offer stuff up.
They're very much one of action.
You should play
Your
football together.
actions are what legitimizes yourself. Oh dear.
She's learning how to shape it.
Football?
Use it for other purposes.
Don't worry about it.
What? I totally missed something that you said.
Sorry,
Okay,
I was
alright, well,
sneezing.
there's that.
You good? Good.
I understand.
Continue.
Alright, well,
Satali is
Either way
justice
then.
and retribution. When I serve it out, that is the will, that is the good, that is my prayer. So
you serve out justice
I'm
and
not gonna be able to do it
retribution.
instantly. Try to focus
pay
on
back those who have done wrong.
keeping it contained instead of letting it flow out. So
What defines
naturally
wrong?
and easily. Hang loose. Try to visualize.
Suppose take the most ideal, the ideal justice back and forth you can think of. Not revenge, not just a primal urge to pay back what has happened to you, but justice.
Okay,
To serve back the rightness. So those twig blights and the thorn blights that attacked the city. They burned and looted and killed. They weren't doing it out of predation. They were doing it for various purposes, to war, to conflict, to cause
It's
pain.
like anything else, Arbor.
Pay them back
Like
by ending
drawing,
them.
lifting, learning anything.
I guess then.
Sometimes the more you practice it and the more you just try.
I guess for me, more grounded, realistic aspect. Let's say there's an individual that was made poor by a loan shark, and that individual then steals from the loan shark to go feed themselves. Who would you deal out justice to?
It's not really a petty crime thing.
I mean, but stealing is wrong, and also stealing from
It
those
is.
who can't. So
Yes.
what defines what is wrong?
This office is so
And what
cool.
defines what is worth dealing out justice or retribution?
What is
You're kind of
wrong?
asking a complex question.
I don't want to stand on
I'm just trying to understand because I'm trying to learn how your patron operates, I guess? I mean, you saying that you're dealing out justice and retribution in their name, so
I suppose.
I wonder if there's
I was actually talking with
a bar,
Professor
I guess,
Oliver
like a precursor,
Yeah.
like a set amount or like a set.
Yeah, only this tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be this evil or
I
this
can't-
wrong
Mhm.
to have the justice laid down upon you. Is that what I'm getting at?
Yeah, I can't regurgitate so many different complexities, but if I were to put in simple terms, in the case of
Okay, all right.
Changed your mind after
Wait,
in the
did you?
case-
What happened? You are kicking a lot of lightning right now. If you are intentionally kicking lightning,
I'm not. How about now? This is the only thing that's intentional right now. Is my horns on
how? Okay, all right. You have
it.
horns on your head.
Misty made them for me. I don't know.
I understand.
They're
Yeah.
pretty.
They
Thank you.
are very.
She's been working
fitting.
on it for a couple of days now. Whatever makes you happy, you
I
know.
feel better now.
Yeah, you gotta keep them
It is-
happy.
If I were to explain your loan shark,
Like wearing a maid dress, for example.
Can you scoot over
it
5 or
is
7 seconds?
Not one of my finer moments.
those who are malignant, those who are doing it.
Mine was more of a
No,
bet,
I-
but we gotta do what we gotta do.
It's kind of hard to brain.
I miss you.
So?
No, I
see.
I
Rest
understand.
assured,
I'm not paying attention to you though.
It's intent.
Always. Hello.
Okay.
Intent decides.
Mhm.
Yeah, she finally finished the horns.
Is
So you
the
can't-
most I can boil it down in one moment.
It's just an accessory. I
She
didn't
get
get
us
all
that?
into it.
I guess in lieu of your patron, you don't operate unless you can discern
Wanna
intent.
show him checklists?
I don't see them anymore for some reason. That's weird.
Suppose.
Hello.
If,
How are you?
If somebody were to kill somebody out of their idiocy and
I'm-
is liable
yes,
to keep
I would love
doing
to see
it,
tricks.
I mean, it's only just that something happened to them.
D-
But yes, mostly intent.
Well, I guess.
Sorry, I'm pulling
Can I say a
Well,
pun?
what would you do if somebody was sick and doing such a thing?
I think I just.
Sick?
Like doing it against their own will. If it was not their will, I guess the intent
Can you fill in the blank?
wouldn't be theirs, but
No.
something that was within them.
Never mind. You're too innocent.
No.
I'm just curious.
it
because
went into
I
their
like
training
when-
season.
I'm really dull with these sort of things as well.
You
So
see what I'm getting at? Like,
It's
I'm trying to-
beautiful.
I'm trying to
it's
understand
great.
How far and deep it goes.
It's pretty.
I mean,
What is it?
it's more of something to ask a scholar of them. I know
It's a what?
it seems like I may be one, but
Bean.
I'm just one who's. That's why I'm joining the academy. That's why I'm learning contemporary battle.
It's cute.
Just
Are you gonna plant it?
Because I have to destroy those that are outright. Those are the top targets. Those are the top priorities.
We're going
are the ones
to the clouds.
The tumors of existence.
I can't see anymore. I don't know what's going on. I just went blind.
Oh.
Sorry, what was your question?
You should probably get that checked out.
Like it doesn't have to be like.
I'm trying to check that out.
I thought you had glasses on, but I guess maybe better
I do have
prescription.
glasses, but I guess the subscription is not doing it for me anymore. Oh, I can see now.
Hello.
I guess I'll say with a mental illness.
Hello, sorry.
No, you good. You good.
Strange occurrence.
Or some type of affliction that's not causing them to do it of their own will.
Right.
Goes out and kills someone.
Fine. Good.
And then that same
Okay.
illness causes them to kill another person,
Trying to
another
focus.
person, and another person.
Who is more guilty, a murderer or the one who ordered the killings?
What are you guys talking about? We're talking about like pretty plants, and then these guys are like talking about like dying and shit.
Well, I mean,
And this guy's got
take the
muffins!
conversation If you'd like.
I just gotta be careful.
Do the horns always grow out of the head?
There you go.
I don't know.
Thanks, man.
I don't know. You maybe
No problem, bro.
have a
Okay.
bunch of horny legs.
The hand that acts is the one that causes the offense, but the brain that commands is the one that ultimately had the mind to do it.
It went okay.
Oh, literal
What if a
horns.
person
Okay,
loses their
that's-
mind?
What happened?
No, I heard horny and
It's a
thought
sad
we were having a very
circumstance.
different conversation.
Do you still do the justice to them then?
I think you probably know what I would do. At that point, it's not about doling out justice.
Listen here, bunny girl.
What are some
You're
of the
not gonna
things that you
escape.
think you did well during the first
Yeah.
duration of training on the Crystal Run?
I think my aiming was pretty well. I think towards the end, staying together, I did well. And keeping my eyes and ears open for enemies. Alerting them when there was danger.
Put you
I have some
down, bunny
reports
girl.
on my desk, cadet, about your performance individually, unbeknownst to most of the cadets. Myself and some of the other more elusive professors were analyzing each individual based on their own performance. For what I did not witness, I have reports that have been given to me, corroborated by the staff, to help in my evaluation of your skills, abilities, what squad you belong in, or if you belong in a squad at all.
Well said.
Some of the things that were made privy to me was, while you did not take too many hits to your uniform, they were more than enough for them to be worrisome. A lot of your squad took many hits. You took one of the least, but that does not mean it was a low number. If these were real rounds, you would have been heavily injured several times over.
Right.
On top of this, there was a point in time, from what I've been told, that when you were separated from your squad leader, Cadet Rex, you exhibited signs of panic. Is this true?
Yeah, it's true. My, I guess you can call it instincts took over?
Fight or flight?
Yeah. And being prey species we tend to fly. Oh, I ran.
Would you say that you abandoned your squad?
For a moment, yes, I did. But once I got enough distance, I went back.
If you want to know more, you're gonna have to check Uzu's out. You know where to go. That's good shit. It's going really well. All these examinations are perfect. It's true, but I was trying to give the students love since they're going through the stuff.
It's a constant debate among some
How about
of
this?
my
I can go get us some
kind.
croissants or something.
The difference between
I need to be careful across the
revenge,
street.
justice.
Maybe because the way they went as a
I
dad.
can take a week first. I'll be your
Both are striking back at
How about-
something that
Yeah,
has
what do
done
you want?
harm to you, at least in your perception.
Poison for you.
I guess the
How about something other than
baseline
typically
differential between
Any
the
other
two
ideas?
is intent.
Intent, yeah.
My tummy.
You are seeing it now.
I appreciate
want
you
bacon?
two
How about
being
this?
all lovey
I
and
don't know how to
dovey
make
and
cheesy
everything.
bacon, but I can make bacon
Intent
cheesy.
goes for a lot.
All right, I'll bring back some bacon that's cheesy. I'll be right back.
Oh, my stomach.
Work of art or a structure or as opposed to willy-nilly let me summon something when you build something from the ground up with your bare hands.
I only had one power bar. I actually do need to eat. So, yeah, don't get mad at me, guys. All right. It's just I ran out of time because I got up and I had to plan a couple things, and then I had to give all the notes to the teachers, and then I had to talk to the teachers, and I had to coordinate all the stuff that we were doing today, and then by that time I ate while I was loading the map after I hit start, I ate one of the breakfast bars. Yeah, that's the one. So I'm dying a little bit. What time is it? It is 3. We're at 3. You never eat. I know. Yes. Alright. I'll give you the invis POE so you can get like a shots for these people, and then I'm gonna go have a snack.
You and Linux a barrier.
Oh, right. Linux has this power that he can do when he takes damage to his barrier.
I'm gonna mute my microphone to you guys so you don't hear me snacking.
Surrounded and overwhelmed, I knew that it would be a big help. Granted, I did leave him with a massive headache, and I feel really bad about it, but we needed that power in that moment. So me and Flora punched it until he blasted it, I guess you could say.
Let's see. Thinking outside the box is important for an officer. Sometimes you will not have the equipment or weapons necessary to defeat a foe or secure an objective. So something like that. Very intuitive and well done. During the training on the roof, where you faced actual deadly illusions, how do you think your individual performance was?
If I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I did that.
Why is that?
I think there were times where I needed to stay back and definitely check behind me.
Is that all?
Too many times where there were too many times where I would go forward and I would get riled up because I was scared of losing. So I would try to go forward myself.
In your own words, Cadet, do you think you deserve to be placed in one of the squads of Ascension Academy?
I think I deserve to be placed wherever they see me fit, sir. If that means I stay in General Squad, then so be it.
If you stay in General Squad, that would be more a reflection of you failing your placement test.
I don't think so. If I stay in General Squad, then I must be needed there. Because General Squad is a squad. Despite how many people make it seem like we're just a nothing squad.
It's not so much that it's a nothing squad, it's more along the lines of a reserve unit. That is a unit that is not ready for frontline combat. That is a unit that is not as structured as the others. For instance, in the grave reality that we were fighting on the front lines, and Ignis lost 50% of his cadets and they were dead. General Squad would be brought over to fill in the gaps. It is a reserve squad.
I would be lying though if I said I wouldn't be disappointed. If I'm going to be honest.
If you had a choice, what squad would you want to join?
A choice? Oh goodness.
I'm not saying that there is a choice, I'm just asking if you wanted, what would you join?
Maybe Crystal Thorn. I'm the more political side of it, and I do want to get into more politics.
Very well. I shall be forwarding this form and your evaluation to the headmaster, signed by myself, along with the reports that have been given about you that are either good or negative. And hopefully this evaluation will determine whether or not you are placed, and if so, where.
Yes.
And that is all, Cadet, and you are dismissed.
Thank you.
I thought I did check. Okay. Dude, fuck up, guys. Yeah, I was munching. I was fucking munching. All right, chat. Let's talk. All right. Let me tell you about what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are actually going to be placing, or everybody will finally get their results tomorrow. It will be results. This is the final eval. Yes, I'm chilling and eating, but you have to understand that working on all this stuff is tiring, and it's like, I don't get to stream anymore because I always gotta do all this work, and then it's like fucking humiliating, and then I just and then I'm too tired to RP. Wine. And I want to play video games too, eventually. But it's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. pee hands.
Well, I think they're going in the order of when people they.
I just want to hang out with you guys. Like I just want to like shoot the shit. What the fuck? What's up, dude? I want to take a break. I'm gonna. We need to get through placements before we can take a break. Yes, once we get through placements, Chad, we will be able to like.
You know what? You're right. Absolutely.
I'm gonna take a smidgen of a break.
The only real concern is if you know.
Meaning a break as in
Man tried to earn his Red Wings with a demon, then you could actually have back.
less behind the scenes work so I can like do some streaming basically.
I'm not gonna explain what that is. You'll have to figure that out yourself.
No, I mean I can't keep doing it because I'm tired.
Trust me, that's a good thing.
Explain. Yeah.
I'm speaking in super code.
New trick.
Okay, the reason it's called, I'll just answer right
But
away.
yes, Kate.
Have you ever had buffalo wings before, or hot wings, like hot sauce?
How can I help you?
Oh.
Okay. It's like I've been so focused on this stuff. I forgot how to be Chips. How to be Chip. What is even Chip? Is he even cool enough to be? Oh, by the way, one of my surprises is music in nature. Is musical in nature. By the way. I was gonna tell you that, but I forgot. Let's see what they grab now.
What I have during the potions course, it seems that you did above average. You're certainly no potions master, but you certainly are no failure either. You know what you're doing, and you did it well, and it reflects. There is, however, room for improvement, and I am sure that you will do so if necessary.
Yes, sir.
So potions you passed with ease. Fitness, it would seem that you are above average. I'm surprised. I thought that I would have green marks across the board, but it would seem that either you were slacking a little bit the other day, or I hold you to too high of a standard. Either way, you passed and were above average. One might even say exceptional. As for the Crystal Run, I see. Well, how do you think you performed during the Crystal Run in your own words?
Very well, but at the same time not as good as I need it to be. I strayed off from the group, and I did stay with the group, but for some unknown reason they disappeared and I was unable to listen to their orders. And I got caught out of the fray.
Takes his notes.
During this engagement in the gardens, when you were trying to complete the Crystal Run, when you were separated, who came back for you?
Nobody. Well, Nerali attempted, but I had nobody to come after me. It must have blurred out halfway through it.
Okay, we'll see how that goes for her. You guys know where to go. I'm just trying to get the shots, you know? So, like, if one day we make montage, you can have the shots with the you know, stuff, blah, blah, blah. I will tell you, though, I may end your guys' life. Because then I can just... Then you can just go... You feel you need to go. Because he did Krita. Okay, so he hasn't done Little Boy and more Frank and Flora. He got 3 more to go, I think. Why though? Hold on. I'm looking. We have 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah, go eat and rest. Well, I wouldn't be able to, but Dad, but I feel bad. Okay, guys, I feel bad being a cameraman for this, but I am. We started from the beginning, so I'm semi-invested on how this is all working. So I'm just kind of doing peaks and whatever to whatever, you know. One more song? I guess I could. I don't know. I don't know, though.
Probably not focus on fighting, but focus around my surroundings and make sure that my team is around me for going into the fray.
Okay, I'm gonna show you something, Chad. This is what I'll do. You ready? What we're gonna do is... Oops. Shit. So back here, I'll just make it clickable. Click. And it'll transport you to Kai's home, the janitor who lives under the well. Okay? And then he'll pop up. Be like, I'm here, kids. Do it. Is there anybody around? No one's around. No one will see. Man. Guess I'm gonna need to clean up the school. Never mind, it's too bright out. Back in my hole. Alright, there you go. Kai made an appearance. The secret man in the fucking well, alright? You know, Chipz could have a training montage. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, all the vital points! And he smashes the head! Snaps the neck! Da-da-da! 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 No one's around, right? No, I wouldn't do that. That'd be cheating. Da-da-da! 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 Oh shit, you can walk through this shit? Okay, man, motherfucker. Let's go. There we go. I trained. You guys are... Wait, you know what I haven't done today? I haven't done this in a while. I feel like playing. That's what I feel like. I feel like I want to play. You know? I want to like, you know, I could use like a beach episode right now. Just everybody just playing. Just playing, existing. I'm not gonna drink while Vev is asleep. I was drunk the first night. Not gonna do that again until she wakes up. Alright. Woo! Let's go! We got our little scenic. That was nice. Little scenic view. Okay, okay. Now what? I can hop, skip, and jump. Well, okay. Now I'm lonely. Let's go back. Now I'm lonely. And there's only a couple people to talk to.
I don't know. That's Vanguard, man.
Does that mean that you can?
I told you it was a
summon
tragic story. Do you want to hear the epic story of Steve the Skeleton next?
They just heard
Oh,
the
wait,
story.
Steve? I love
Chip.
Steve. I've seen Steve
They just heard the
before.
story
Do you want
about
to know his full
Yogi
story?
the bear.
Just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, no.
The shit out of a skeleton, and then so we joined
Oh,
him and
no.
the shit out of the skeleton.
Chip,
Hello?
they told me about Yogi the bear.
Yeah, Yogi had an interesting fate.
What's wrong with them?
Yes,
He went through some shit. Yeah. he had quite the backstory.
Oh my god.
That man's had a more tragic life than almost anyone in the academy.
Imagine your story continuing after you die. It's pretty crazy. Oh.
He can't even rest. Fucking poor Rogi.
Wait a minute. Guys, I just got an idea.
Uh-oh.
What if we...
No. No.
No.
So is no.
Where? No. No.
Absolutely
Just
not.
a fucking piece
Hell
of
no.
poop on the ground because of worm ate him.
Oh my god.
Right. Anyway,
Your deadly eye.
now we move on.
Report to my office.
Best of luck, Riang.
The reason I thought about it. Don't
Cool,
worry.
thank you.
Oh, I got hops right now. What the hell?
At this point, the bear is
I
gonna
should probably get myself checked out. Excuse me, I need to go to the restroom.
That was amazing.
Wow.
Oh yeah, unless you're turning.
There we go, much better.
This thing's up.
You're so good at
Yeah, he kept eating them and going,
If that's what sparked your
Yes.
first
Oh.
time.
There's the
So
top.
you
Well,
don't
that was
know
really
how
good.
to
Now,
even if
inside
it's
the
a
can.
photo,
That was really good
it's like
impression.
the shape is
That
right.
did sound like him. That's kind of
Did it?
concerning.
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
So
That
we're-
was spot
don't
on.
worry, I'm totally not
The way you
seeing.
use your power.
To the point that
Oh my
we
God.
started to trust him with weapons, and he's fighting alongside of us
Okay.
What happened to Steve?
and taking
Yeah.
out other skeletons.
He's still around. I saw him at I saw him at Camp Curry
And at
last
the
time.
end of that mission,
But don't
Oh, you
get
did?
at the end of that mission,
Yeah.
he led
Yeah.
us
Wow.
to the brethren
swimming.
It was very majestic.
Killed his horse.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow.
Fast
Oh, I
forward
do remember
to-
it passing through
Summoning
vaguely.
They summoned it after
Was it
Yogi, they
summoning or
summoned
was it
Steve.
the adventure
Huh.
who came and told us about him again? Which came first?
Adventure of the
Wait,
Skeleton.
what was that
The
guy's
adventure
name?
was
The
second.
Swallow
Hard for me to
Master.
say what
Okay, so
Swallow Master.
Cool.
Yeah, Swallow Master.
They
Oh my
summoned
God.
Steve
Oh
without
my
They
armor.
did the
God.
summoning thing again. They summoned Steve,
That's kind of hot.
gave this skeleton 2 hammers, and made him fight a
I really
lecture.
I've done it for so long.
now, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he fucked that lecture
Oh yeah.
up.
Meditate.
Thing that was stood a chance, Morale. I'm trying to
He was leaping through the sky and shit.
understand. He came in swinging. I'm telling you, this.
He had moves. He had moves.
Right? Here's the thing about.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Steve, right? Steve doesn't have the problems that we have, right? Because we got flesh, we got muscle, we got all these other hindrances that are on us, right? Armor. All
Yeah.
that. Steve didn't have none of that. He just had 2 hammers. I said, fuck it, I'm going in. So he just starts wailing on this thing.
So when the
And this
Scott
thing is like,
came down, though, he's gonna
And
hear.
he's got an elemental. He's got an elemental supporting it. Who do you think? The same people who summoned the fucking bear.
Exactly. Hey, let's just say random words. That's a great idea.
No,
It's true.
Oh dear.
Yeah, last year was intense.
I'm dying.
The story's not over.
The story. Wait, there's more.
We're doing our Rin impression.
You gotta come back on.
You gotta come back.
It's a very sordid history.
Right, so we briefly gotta touch on another character in this story.
Oh
the
no.
Swallow Master.
Oh boy, here we go. Here it goes.
The Swallow Master. The great adventurer, the Swallow Master. He trains birds. Despite what his name sounds,
But they met him in a cave. But they met him in a cave.
We met him in a cave.
Does he train a bunch of
He's
swallows?
a bird watcher.
Actually,
Yes.
Yes, he trains swallows.
Okay.
He's a swallow master. Anyway, this man, they met him in a cave. For whatever reason, followed us back to the academy, where he proceeded to tell them at the barrier that he had met a skeleton adventurer in his travels who had stayed with him for a bit and helped him fight. He had met fucking Steve in his adventures.
Wait, didn't a shade?
Steve became an
Wasn't a shade
adventuring
hunting him as well?
a shade was
following
yes,
him?
a shade was following him.
Oh,
Didn't
not
Steve show
Steve,
up at
Swallow
the desert
Yeah,
camp?
Swallow
He
Master, yep.
was at the desert. I think that's the
He
first
was
time
at the
I met
desert
you.
camp.
So, fast forward, it's been nearly a year, and he's in Duat across the ocean from where we saw him last.
Armored to the teeth.
Armored to the teeth.
To the
He
teeth.
is a boss. He is training. He's been
He's been busy. Yep.
He levels up.
He's an adventurer now.
Wait, didn't the Swallow Master tell us a story about a guy?
We saw him at Camp Curry.
He was back at, apparently he was back at Camp Kari when we went. I
Yeah,
didn't see
we
him.
walked out of the troll cave. We walked out of the troll cave. No Vanguarder here, but we walked out of the troll cave,
Yeah.
and there on the ground was like a I don't think it was a troll, but it was like a orc. Yeah, it was an orc, and he was just punching the shit out of it. And then he just kept going. We're like, dude, it's dead. He just kept going, kept going. No, it was a thorn blade. That's what it was. He just kept punching. So we're like, you know what, guys, get him. So we all Vanguard surrounded the skeleton, or no, the thorn blade just kept kicking the shit out of it. It was bonding exercise.
Bonding with Steve.
And so Steve the Adventurer now walks the lands and will for eternity because he's a fucking skeleton.
You know, I bet he's not Steve though.
I love him.
Wait, is he our one protector of this world
Yeah, but
who
the
lives
Swallow
forever
Master told a
wandering?
story about him that
We
said
should
his name
summon
was
him more
Charles.
often. You know.
But see, here's
Actually,
should
I
make
called
a
him
book.
Charles. I called him Charles when we first
The Book
met,
of
and then
Steve.
they called him
Book of
Steve,
Steve.
so we called him Steve Charles.
Book of Steve.
But
Ah, Steve
people just called him
Charles.
Steve for short. Yeah.
Yep. So here's the thing that tripped me out, right? Was when we were in Duat and he approached the gate. This being of an
He
existence,
requested water
right?
rights, by the way.
He for one requested water rights, right? Then
How does
while
that work?
outside the gate on the second day, this man, this being of an existence, right? This existence of a being tamed an axe beak and then rode it through the gate.
I remember that.
He's got
He also basically
worldly
told
skills.
Spectre the fuck off when she tried to
Oh,
go
yeah.
get him.
Oh yeah, Spectre
The
tried to command
necromancer.
him, and then he basically was like, "Uh-huh,
Pocket sander.
pocket sand." Steve is a savage.
He really is.
I hope Becca was wearing her glasses, because that would have fucking ruined her eyes.
Oh my god, man.
You know what I just realized?
What?
When was the last one anyone seen fucking Vargas?
Hmm.
You
Last
know, to be
time.
fair,
Wait, last time I saw
No, we
him
saw him.
naked.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen him in
I saw him recently.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like I haven't seen him all year.
Huh.
Oh yeah, he's been around. He's just been
He's
at
been around, yeah.
classes for the
Mhm.
nurses.
Ah, alright, that's
He's
fair.
definitely been around. Yep.
As long as he's not in a drunk state coma in his cabin. That's my worry.
As long as he's
He's
not
been-
drunk and naked somewhere.
We met
He's
him.
always pretty sure.
We
He's
met
always
Vargas
drunk and
on
naked
the
somewhere.
second
It's
day.
crazy.
Not
He's
somewhere I can
naked.
find him. Not somewhere I can find him.
I met
He's
him
just
the second
expressive.
day.
I've never seen
I
him
was at the
naked. I
academy.
guess I've just never been in the right place at the right time. Oh, lucky me.
Lucky you.
Consider yourself lucky. It
For
is.
some
It is a
unknown
great
reason, like,
convenience.
the places of where
So we
he
met
is,
him in
we're
an
not there
underground
anymore.
portion of an
I know.
island we went
What
to on
happened?
our second day at the academy.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh man, that was
Wait,
a great
what
trip.
about your second day?
That's when we met Bogus. It was our third day because
Oh.
it was the second day at the beach. It was our third day at the
Yep.
academy. Because our second day, we went to the beach on our second day here.
Oh no. I remember that, yeah.
And then on the third day, we met Bogus
Oh,
in an
God.
underground portion that connected to all the dwarven, I guess, networks. Where he was brewing his own alcohol and
Kindergarten
just chilling
already.
down there, smuggling. Smuggling stuff.
Yep.
Sounds good
Now
to
he
That's
me.
what you
teaches
do,
you.
man.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Now
I mean,
we
to be
do it.
fair, I guess
History
how do we
class
meet
on it, it'll make
moms?
more sense.
Like, how many times do we just meet random people in the field? They just
You know, yeah, we made a lot of random people, and then you know, it seems like weeks later they just show up at our doorstep again, randomly.
I mean,
It's almost like a cameo again and again.
To
You know?
be fair,
Yeah.
it was pretty easy to know who we are.
True.
I mean, yeah,
Very
that's
true.
fair.
It's pretty easy to find us.
I mean,
I'd
yeah,
like to
I
meet that
agree.
dwarf again who was here at May Day. He was very nice. He was very interesting. Even if
Yeah,
he
he
did
seemed
try and buy
interesting.
out Lila's statue, like with everything he had, he tried to buy that golden booty with everything
Why
he
didn't
had.
she take it?
Because Lila was the one
Why?
trying to sell it, and Lila didn't want to sell it.
Lila,
Heck if
no.
I
As
know.
much as I wanted it gone, it's her statue to sell.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you wouldn't feel bad if it was missing.
What I'm saying is it should go in her room, so it's not in my tea drinking spot anymore.
I like those flooded line of thinking here.
Well, now you
I
can
feel
watch
so bad
Woody
for
Well,
as he
I
drinks
mean, it
tea.
would be a
I don't wanna
interesting
watch that
squad
movie. I'm good,
activity
thank
if
you.
suddenly
I
it
mean, I'm surprised the
disappeared
teachers haven't made us
in
polish it as
any
a punishment.
subterfugial
Pirates.
way.
Yeah, you know.
I'm
I
sure
was
Lila's
like, I
taking
saw
care
her
of
to be
it.
Wait,
very
is
much
it-
done.
I'm sure she is.
Wait a minute,
Probably
isn't Vargas a pirate?
cleaning every inch of it.
Yes.
He pretends he's a pirate.
Yeah, it's different. That's
He's
that's
a
weird
weeb. He's a
stigma
pirate
there.
weeb.
He's a pirate weeb.
He thinks that
Wow.
smuggling in the underground makes him a pirate.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's
He's
Okay.
not
That's
the,
fucking
I wanna go
awesome.
kill people, take over their
Vargas.
ship, and pillage everything on there. He's not that sort of pirate. He's
That
a,
is-
I take
you know what?
things. So therefore, I'm a pirate.
Plunge and pillage.
Also, I'm on the ship.
We are
I take things on the ship.
pirates.
He's not on a ship. He's on the ground.
On a ship? No, he does have a ship though.
Oh, he's on a ship now. Yeah, he's a ship now.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, didn't Zachary and Lila try to sell Barkus a ship to the fucking
Oh,
pirate
no.
and for the
Oh,
statue
God,
on the island?
man.
Oh my.
They
I
even said,
remember
"You want
hearing
Seymour?"
about
They were
this.
just trying to give away everything, and we're like, "No."
Wait, they were trying to give away Seymour?
Yeah, they were like, "You can have Seymour, you can have Vargas' ship."
They tried to.
Wow.
Wait, okay, okay.
Seymour, we don't have Seymour.
Now we're definitely taking the stupid statue.
You can have our
That's the line that
military
you don't
island
cross.
with an abyss. Everything. Feel free to have all of it. We just want the
It
statue.
gets melted down.
To be
We
honest,
can
there's enough
melt
gold
it
in that
down
thing
and make armor for Seymour.
to fund probably a small country.
Oh, and then we could see
Gold
more
would
of the
be
world.
awful armor.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
It's a principle of it.
Also, it's
The
super
principle
heavy.
of
Seymour
it.
would probably not like that.
Probably
Oh,
not.
Yeah,
yeah.
because
He
a
has to
boat on
carry
his
all
back and
the
all that
essence.
side's not a big deal.
My goodness.
Medic! Stay awake!
Come on.
You know what would be actually? You know what would be really cool if we all got on Seymour, and then they cast the reduce spell and shrunk us down, and then we explored inside creatures and learned about their anatomy. It was like a magic bus ride. You know,
Oh,
but
like
it's
a
boat.
magic. Yeah.
That sounds awful.
That sounds like a.
No way.
That's a magic trip if I ever heard one.
Inside them.
Are you supplying the mushrooms?
And we now,
And
now
they
we-
die.
the mushrooms. Oh my.
Sit down a second.
that's a problem. I'm willing. That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Oh my god.
I kind of don't want to see that, but I want to see that too.
Make me wait for that.
Yeah, I don't want to know if I want to look inside of a.
Oh, you have friends you can engage, you know.
Seymour is my best friend, though. Seymour saved my life
No,
at least
they're telling
once.
stories. I'm just
Oh, really?
I was standing on the end of the ship while we were at the beach last time, just off on the bow, and I was singing to myself because that's what you do when you're at the bow of a ship. I fell off. And
You're on
Seymour's
top
head
of the
caught
world.
me from
Yeah,
going in the
I feel
ocean.
it.
Yeah. Seymour
Or you
caught me on
grab
his
a-
head and then helped me get back onto his
Seymour's-
shell. He was lovely.
Aww.
Seymour is great.
Seymour. best
Have you done it while
Mhm.
embracing a woman? And then you hear
No,
weird music?
Ravina was there and watched me fall and laughed, so I think that counts.
Okay.
That is unfortunate.
That is really unfortunate.
What's wrong? You gotta poop?
No.
I mean,
Oh my word.
It's an emergency.
so do they come out like little rabbit turds? I was curious. I was talking about this earlier.
I'm gonna. You wanna know? Oh, I'll shit in your mouth. Come on.
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh my god.
It's a little excessive.
Stupid questions. Any more stupid questions?
Already told my opinion on many of the things that happened.
Do you need a bucket? I have one in my bathroom for emergency.
No, I don't need a
Wait,
bucket.
whoa, whoa.
Good at Linux. Go to my office, please.
Good luck, Linux.
Have fun!
Don't be a fucking
Godspeed.
impatient.
You know, one wonders if there was a bowl of Cocoa Puffs and Linux just decided he wanted to do that. Would anybody be able to tell the difference?
Missy is chocolate, so you don't have to worry about it. Don't eat cocoa.
It's a good thing I don't eat sweet
Don't
cereal.
eat Cocoa Puffs.
Don't eat sweet cereals. Don't eat Cocoa Puffs.
Mason.
What if they're more like? What if they're more like?
Don't ruin those for me.
Linux pellets.
Thank you.
What if it's like?
Oh,
What
like
if
pellets.
it's like Count? What if it's like Count Chocula and shaped like little
Cereal.
bells?
It's
Oh
gone.
my
It's
God.
gone. It's it. It's done.
Why?
It's done.
Why did you?
Why not?
Why
You
would
know what?
you?
It's good to me, actually.
This is
I like this
why
conversation.
I only,
Carrot and milk?
It's
I
anatomy.
only eat cinnamon toast crunch.
After
That's
the
it.
last
I
2
only eat
days,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
we need this. We need to laugh.
I stick with cinnamon toast crunch because it's safe and I can see the swirls.
Cocoa Puffs.
I mean, didn't you try carrot ice cream?
I can shit
that
drink, but I don't wanna
Can't
shit
take the
drink
Cocoa
right
Puffs?
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
You draw the line.
It's still a dairy with a carrot.
It's
No,
different.
fuck it. I'll just make my own little
I think
house.
it's
with
fairly
my
decent,
bricks.
actually.
It's fine.
Exactly. And then
Wait,
we'll-
why are you
One's
angry?
Sweeter.
Yeah,
I
wait.
live in a brick house.
What?
Wait,
Oh,
Stark.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, wait, what
What's the
happened?
Then
argument?
we'll make a pack of a
What's the
bunch of
argument?
little
And
hellhounds
milk.
together.
Carrot cereal
I
versus
want it.
carrot
That fucking
with
sounds
ice cream.
Teach
interesting.
them how to,
I like my carrot ice
you
cream.
know, teach the little tykes to kill
But I don't
rabbits.
want
Carrot.
carrot and milk. It's
And
Right.
also
different.
throw bottles
Okay.
of Evershine and then light it in a
Okay.
minute.
I was saying that it was very
Molotov,
similar,
yeah.
but
I have
you're
very
saying the
odd
ice
food
cream makes it different.
combinations.
Yeah, I could see that.
We need to do
That's
that.
like saying.
Cause milk
What
isn't
did
that
they spell?
sweet,
Like
but
saying-
ice cream
no,
is
no.
sweeter.
That's like saying, Stark. Do you like your fries with ketchup or do you like your fries with tomato slices?
They're the
Technically
same.
the same.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Ketchup
you're just
is
being.
like
You're just being
a
obtuse.
bunch of other ingredients.
Yeah. Purposely at that.
Mhm. Yeah. Uh huh.
It's not.
So do you eat the carrot in a certain way
Being an
and then
ass.
scoop the ice cream, or how do you work it? Like, do you prepare it a certain
I
way?
take the carrot and I do a little swirly swirl in it and like I kind of scoop it and then I put it in my mouth.
So, but what if it gets? What if the ice cream gets too creamy?
That's just.
Why
It'll
is
just-
it so creamy?
You wash it down with some hot.
Well, it
Kool-Aid.
gets warmer. It'll just drip off the carrot.
From, please.
You
It'll-
eat my ice cream just a little too slow.
So you just down your fucking ice cream.
No, you
No.
sure? So what's
Okay,
this then?
all right, that's what I asked.
Hmm.
Just
Wait,
curious.
Hold on. Hold on. Are you the type of person that likes their ice cream?
Your ice cream, okay?
I am.
I think Rex already
I'm
did.
disgusted for that.
Go.
All right. Hold on. What ice cream in what universe is it okay to bite
I win.
into?
Like
I
fud
can bite it.
sickles, ice cream sickles.
Saucers
Ice
are
cream
really,
sandwiches.
You don't really bite into it. You just kind of.
I literally can
You're
just
technically
bite
Be
the
right,
ice.
mate.
Hands.
You don't bite it.
I can't
I need a
ice
second
cream.
opinion
It
on
tastes
this.
so much,
Stark.
and also it just melts. So I just slurp the ice cream instead.
All right, get that shot.
Because we are the most inclusive academy in the world. So your scoring is above average when it comes to fitness.
This is the same
Not
shot.
exceptional, mind you, but above average.
Well, no. The only thing that I'm above average physically in is climbing, because it's a fun hobby and I like climbing things. I have to, actually, but.
Then came the Crystal Run, the first iteration of training yesterday. How is it you think you performed during the Crystal Run?
In terms of firefight performance, I think I did all right. I hit my targets. I wasn't hit. I tried to keep within communication range of my squad generally, but when it started to break down, I mean, things just got. Everything was kind of mishmashy, and there was miscommunication and confusion, and everybody was affected by it. But I admit I was a bit frustrated, and it probably showed through in my late-term performance.
Is there anything you think you could have done better?
I had a couple ideas for how to eliminate some of the more troubling, positions, like the ones that were up on the wall, your left, my right. But by the time that I had suggested them, our squad lead Rex instead directed us to fall back and regroup. And I feel like I should have come up with that idea sooner too.
Okay. He's doing his thing. Oh my god, has a fucking headache. We have 30 minutes till final bell. Oh, stretch. My back is killing.
History. Sometime. Fables? Think that word.
I think that makes sense. Like, stories that might not
That's fine. It's good that you're not struggling, Evan.
If I was, I'm not very good at hiding pain.
To be honest, people shouldn't hide pain.
So to be honest, I do know that at least, I don't know if you did, but I know me and Gavin both have had track records of trying to work when we're already injured because we're stupid.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah. I remember distinctly having a gash very similar to yours, having it close quickly with necromancy,
What happened to...
and then going back to fight while I kept going.
Where'd Hannah go?
Yeah. But mine was worse, because mine was cut with a... Yes.
Yeah.
Mine was worse, because mine was with a jagged axe that was not clean at all.
Yeah. I remember in Duat,
It was not fun.
those fish in the lead-filled water. One of them bit me straight into
You know, with all those papers in here, I wonder if we can find some shit.
Right? We're giving kind of free reign. Maybe there's some good shit.
Or Minerva's gonna beat our ass.
Wait, does you got anything behind here?
That was the only reason I knew I was injured.
Really good.
I don't know, but I do know that this Zach and Lila were trying to sneak into the Headmaster's Grove the other day too.
No.
Okay. I wonder why Minerva has that though.
Why does Minerva have?
Maybe she was keeping them when confiscated. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's That dirty sea.
There you go. Have a muffin. I think you need it right now.
Yeah.
I feel like the power of the
Thank
dirty
you.
muffin compels you.
Thank
The
you.
hell. Enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
I
welcome.
guess I'll just put this right back so she doesn't think it's gone missing.
I took a devilish muffin. What's that?
True.
I learned a lot about Minerva today. You know, I'm actually not surprised,
Oh.
to be fair.
Oh, really? How much?
No, enough.
Oh.
Yes. Sorry. Carry on, you two.
Need to see your muffin. Sorry.
It could be worse. I mean, Silver
Hmm.
told me she read the entire thing front to back, and it was an educational read. And then gave me the thumbs up.
Of course. Of course.
I don't know, man.
Ah.
Cultural interest in there, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just make judgments, you know.
Yes. No, it's how
Probably for the best.
you. Yes.
Yeah, we're just
You should
talking
read the
about how
chapter
we
about slime girls, dude.
Wait, they got a slime girl chapter?
I'm taller than you now.
Yeah. It's all wait, what? 200 years of students at the academy doing stuff, and it's all
More
about
than you will ever
Down
know.
on the table.
I'm sorry, what? What book is this?
Don't worry about it. He found the copy.
Oh, yep.
Under his desk.
Yep.
The book that for some reason Madame Minerva says that I need to read at some point for whatever reason. I don't know.
Wait,
It's
Madam
actually
Silver?
educational. Silver read it front to
Really?
back too, apparently.
Figured
Well, you could have just asked. You
I
know.
don't want to know.
It's already good. It was already
I
out.
don't want to know.
I burnt it.
To
I
her!
have avoided
Thank
it
you.
very, very
Okay, well.
You're welcome.
frequently.
Carry on. Sorry.
Appreciate your service.
So you read all the
Like-
chapters
Yes.
about all the different
Just call me the Muffin Man.
how it works differently for them and all the educational progress of the species and being allied together and crossing
Yes.
forces.
I avoided the
Yes, I do.
like the plague.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I do.
You
Just
do
a
that
question.
again without
Do you
your
have a sword out?
muffin man?
No.
No, I do not. Let me fix that. Perhaps you were so far away it pulled up the wrong thing.
Absolutely not.
You think I didn't
Shit, yeah.
notice? You'll be wrong.
If you don't know, now you know.
The more you know.
Knowing is half the battle.
I'm getting tired.
You can tell the different sides of this.
That was it.
Something like that. Yeah, CAF. Good old jingles in the military.
Wow.
The more you know. Rainbow.
Yeah, you know, today earlier I thought Carver was going to
Sunshine,
say
lollipops, and rainbows, and
yeah. Oh, and butterflies.
and everything that's wonderful.
Nope. There it is. I'm not gonna bring that home. Nope, I'm not bringing that one home. I don't know this one.
No.
Try it.
I heard that.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Can I got
Be
vocals?
a rematch, yo.
From what I heard,
I'm gonna
go sleep. Good night.
Hannah, come on. Hannah,
Come on, just see.
Wait, Hannah, please, come on.
Hanu.
I'm trying to pull something else out of all these battles that I have.
Hanu. Yeah, that's her name.
We'll get an adjusted
Hanu.
size.
What do you mean?
Maybe next time.
Well, like, yeah, but when I'm looking for her, it's Hanu. It's been this way for a long time. Where have you
You know,
guys
a good
been?
way to come up with nicknames though is you can just spell her name backwards.
I
and
don't
pronounce it.
listen to you
With a good nickname.
chasing after Hannah often.
Like a month or maybe more.
Also, for like the entirety of the first year, I think we talked once.
She hates my guts. Pretty sure.
To be fair.
I think she hates
Every time
everybody's
she's ran
guts.
into me, it's during a really bad moment. I'll be like putting a rope in a bush
During a
so
bad
Chipz
mo-
can tie up someone with it, and she's like, "Oh, you're one of those." I'm like, "God damn it!" Every time I'm doing something even remotely
Rex,
You know what?
perverted,
I'm not
she catches me.
surprised.
you just outed.
Huh?
Sorry.
I didn't say who you're tying up or what you're doing.
I guess you can say you can cut.
What's the fact that I'm tying somebody up at all?
I'm sorry.
You
he's
realize how
roping you
many
into
people
this.
tied each other up at this
Funny, I
point?
thought
'Cause
you'd be the
Good,
one
you
to
know
say
what?
the
You know,
right
you're
thing.
right.
Became available,
You're
suddenly
right.
everyone tied
It's
each
just
other up.
normal. It's just normal at this point, you know?
Yeah, at
It's
the
absolutely normal.
at the
But
island,
things like
Joseph
these,
was tied up and Melanie
being
made
tied
him
up
cry or
is
something.
a win, not an if.
I'm hearing
Yes.
this, and
And yes.
and like there's a normalcy in tying people up here.
I don't see him doing the time.
What, have you not been tied up yet? I mean, you need to talk
I
to
agree.
somebody about this and rectify it. Everybody should be tied up at least once.
Which is
Why?
Mostly because I know the other party at the end of that situation.
Just so you can look me in the eyes and tell me that you don't like it.
That's why.
Since you were the one who actually said it to speak.
You know what? Sure. Just for you, so that way
Thanks.
I can tell you.
You know he's gonna
and look
be
you
like-
in the eyes.
Your homie,
No.
Chips. Tie up your homie. Go ahead.
No, that's not my job. Then
Are you
he'll say he
asking
doesn't
for
like it.
Mason?
He needs
No,
somebody
no,
to
no,
make
no,
it
no, no,
enjoyable, and that's not
It's-
me.
It's no. But if by some chance
can call him
Chips
a
can
favor.
actually
I know someone who's
manage to
great at
get
tying
someone
people up.
to tie me up,
Mm.
Joseph's problem is he completely
Would you want
like
Vaughn
it's
to do it?
difficult, 'cause I know someone who could do it very
likes
quickly.
therapy. Either you talk over him and give him orders, he will.
No.
listen. He was
happy
obeying
little
orders
bouncy
without-
Okay.
hell
Minerva?
no.
You want to be tied up?
Linux defective.
I'm scared for a number of reasons.
No.
I'm scared and
Why did you
concerned.
look away?
You're listing all professors now.
Well, yeah, I mean, because now they're gonna
Oh, something.
teach you a lesson and instruct you in the ways of the rope.
No,
Kind of surprised on how he
No.
Okay. You know what? Fine. Go for it. You know what?
I
If you
will-
can find a professor to teach me how to tie
Bliss!
ropes, sure.
God damn it, I
That's
can't
it.
lie to you. I can't lie to you.
Bliss will do it. Bliss, coming in. Bliss? Hello? Bliss? Psst. Who the hobbit hole?
Actually, she probably asked me for some reason because that's what she does. Everything she asked me, I can't believe it.
Hello? Please. Bliss. 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 She's not here.
Misty, Nerali, Rex, Liang all performed fantastically, I think. They were all constantly trying to engage and remove the threats, very much a shock and awe sort of fighting.
Alright, they're still doing that. I think they only have one more person to go, right? Flora? Or is he the last one? Do you know, Chad? Have they done all of them? Or is Flora the last one? I was inside Miss Bliss. 2 more. Alright, we're running out of time. He's gonna need to... Is he averaging about 20 to 30 minutes per conversation, would you say? He needs to switch now. Otherwise, Ida went already. So it's just Flora? Okay, good. Alright, if it's just Flora, it's perfect. Then that means she'll be the last one. It'll be just the right amount of time. Which it sounds like he's finishing up here, so it'll be perfect. Perfect.
I like Vanguard. I think that their personalities mend well with me, and all of them understand my disposition.
Yeah, right.
And they've made the efforts to still be my friends regardless.
What about Ignis,
I can see myself in Crystal Thorn
Okay.
as well.
Okay. So not Ignis. You don't see yourself in Ignis, huh? I didn't want you anyway, you
Members of
scummy
Crystal
little
Thorn are
bastards.
welcoming.
Oh yeah, because Ignis hasn't put up with your shit the whole time.
Which is a change of mind.
Alongside of the reports, either for good or for ill, that have been given to me by my fellow professors, will be attached to this evaluation and sent to the headmaster, which will directly dictate your placement or lack thereof.
Right. I didn't
You'll
think
find
it would
out
ever
your
come out of
results
that.
tomorrow. Thank you for your time, Cadet Linnick. That is all for now, and you are dismissed.
Thank you, Naito.
More to go. One more to go.
Be informed, I also told several other people this, so you have competition.
Cadet Ida.
I mean,
I'm just gonna call
He hasn't done Ida.
Report to my office, please.
Well sought after.
Huh? What?
I'm not surprised.
I'm just
So we do have 2 more to go.
I don't think that's true. I think.
Yeah,
You've been a helpful friend to me. Well, I'm not one of the prospects.
well, we are gonna have to extend for her, I guess. That's what we'll do if they want to. Yeah, because we need to make sure she gets taken care of. So, yeah.
I just assumed I wasn't on that list.
Bliss is back. I see that.
You told me not to use my giant sword all the time, so...
Bliss?
Ranking on the list?
I will only use that when the enemy's on my side.
Marking where people are. I said, do you have a ranking on your list? Like marking who's when?
Hi. Okay, so I'm assuming that you've been called because Chipz insinuated for some reason.
Strawberries?
Okay, let me start from the beginning.
Just let him explain.
You said something about rope tying. Chipz ran and said your name at the top of his lungs.
But
So
I'm
assuming that
sought after too.
Yeah, you can just.
Melting ice and then
It's for the safety of the students,
Send
apparently.
you up on the list.
Listen.
So you know how it's done then.
We're gonna portray who is the strongest. If we're
Well, I've never tied someone up, but I've been tied up.
Me. I mean.
Oh. So you can instruct Mason on how to tie you up then. That might work.
Oh, okay.
There we are.
You're trying to
I might not
we're both in the same position that we challenged
A
her.
longer one? What are you trying to say?
Sneeze? Or did you laugh?
You have an ample amount of rope.
No. Okay, how did they tie you up? Go ahead, start.
Well,
I can't wait for this explanation.
He said, Miss Lewis, you're a danger to the students in the state.
Alright, go to your
I'm going to tie you to this pillar. And
Yeah.
he grabbed the rope,
Leaving
and
it.
he
Yes, I got him.
he
It's comfy.
Took his big
wrapped it
strong
around
arm.
me. did some crazy knots.
No, I got that.
He has a lot of knots.
Oh no, you're actually.
He tied it really
Oh,
tight.
I have a question. Did some of the knots go down
Why
this
is she
way?
tying?
I don't know. I fed her a muffin, and this is what happened. I don't know. I don't
He
know
was
what's going
very
on.
clumsy about it because he was rushing. I don't think he was trying to do any
What the fuck is
sort
in
of.
that muffin?
Fancy nodding.
Yeah, it wasn't in any sort of.
I'm starting to understand you more. And
So
more,
he was
man.
rushed for one reason or the other.
Yeah.
No, but I'm assuming that's what they're talking about.
Were you upside
All
down?
the
Or...
secrets are safe with me.
No.
What? You gotta know.
Just like some normal
It was
question to
against
ask.
the
Were you
pole,
upside
right?
down?
Usually you do that upside down when it's against the pole.
Out of curiosity, Chips, were you?
Huh?
He just put me there.
You know what? Why is everybody coming at me? What the fuck is this? Fucking, I was just.
I can come at you as well. Like, what have you been doing with your life? Unbelievable.
Going in and out of the store.
What have
That's
you
about
done?
it.
What have you done?
With my life, or now?
What did you do to the majority of your squad? They're all absent. What did you do to them?
I didn't do anything.
It's your
Okay.
fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vev
I can see it behind your eyes.
sleeping. Okay. Victor
Sleeping,
was
right.
extra pissy today, but
No,
he was
no,
here
no.
earlier. Okay. Specca
I don't believe you.
Specca was Specca. Specca did Specca things
No.
today. All right. Rook, I don't know.
No.
Charging. I'm assuming we left him charged into the wall. I think. What?
I don't think I believe you about just sleeping. Okay, all right. Vivina doesn't just sleep. She's hyperactive. She's got more energy than 17 of you.
Yeah, but that's not hard.
Oh wow. How much have you drank today, by the way?
None, actually.
I saw a bottle in there. Was that Rex?
It wasn't mine.
Rex's, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? About all that?
Of. About your stuff?
You've seen placements before. What do you think?
They are being a lot harder on you.
Oh. Right.
It
Raised
probably
the
has to do with
standards.
the amount of shit that we've been seeing lately.
Don't like it. Sounds dumb.
Okay. So they shouldn't make it so you guys are ready before you get placed?
Well, I mean, like, they should have been training you to the 100% standard they could. But now they're only raising it because they're in a state of alert. Kind of seems, I don't know, lazy, Inefficient. Doesn't that make sense?
I guess. But,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I can't believe you. You did this. This is your fault. I blame you.
okay. Go.
After that ice cream incident, you know what? I'm never gonna
Ice
forgive
cream?
you.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
You know what?
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm gonna go pee-pee poof. Why was he even arguing with me at the end there? I don't even know what flipped the conversation. He just decided to end it. Alright, I'm gonna go down here. Get that shot of Ida.
Learn to have better patience.
Okay.
Personally, what do you think you could have done better to improve the scenario?
I think the map is having some issues right now.
The first major issue is that we left Misty behind, so accounting for our individual squad mates as we make movements. The second issue is the loss of a command. If we did not have a command instructor, I should have assumed command. At least until when our commander returned.
I'm sad to say, Cadet, that you were the first to settle on that couch and give me that answer that they should have assumed command themselves. and speaks in your favor.
Thank you, sir.
So you were aware that Cadet Misty had gone missing?
I was not aware until Professor Seal pointed it out, sir. And then looking around, I confirmed what he was saying was absolutely true, and we did lose her.
What was your squad's action after they were made aware that Cadet Misty had gone missing in action?
At that point, we split the squad up and went back to where we last saw Misty and tried to recover her, sir.
Were you successful?
That is a bit more confusing because of all the vegetation in the area. I was providing cover fire as Flora and Norali went to move to the back, and it seems like she ultimately she came back, so I guess we were successful, but I'm not sure of what the specifics were, sir.
Do we leave anybody behind, Cadet?
If at all possible, no, sir.
Which comes first, the mission or the troops?
Both are important, sir. At the end of the day, we want to achieve the mission objectives without a loss of life.
It is a trick question. He did a good job.
Depending on orders from the higher command, it may be that one of us are sacrificed to for the greater good. But at the end of the day, we should not be sacrificing people if we can avoid it.
Overall, during the Crystal Run, you have more than above average. You have exceptional scoring. You did not get hit as much as some of your fellow students, and your accuracy was decent. Your communication skills were on par, and you listened to your squad lead when you had to. It speaks in your favor.
Thank you, sir.
Based off of knowledge, how do you think you did during the quiz?
The quiz was addressed as a whole, sir.
Well, we all know when you hear the questions, you answer it yourself in your head. So how do you think you did?
I think there's areas I can improve upon.
I know you are anxious, Cadet, but please don't steal my things.
Apologies, sir.
It's alright, I know it's sticky. Rin touched it.
Yeah. Sticky butterfingers. Butter,
How do you think
sugar,
your group did when it came to
gunk.
the testing? The quiz part?
There were some questions we got wrong, but overall I think we did fairly well.
Do you feel confident in General Squad's basic knowledge and understanding of academics regarding what it is that we try to teach her at the Academy?
I believe we can improve on some things, but yes, sir.
When it came to going to the roof, was it made clear to you that this was no longer a training evolution, and that the danger was real and it was a live fire exercise?
Yes, sir.
How do you
Yeah,
think
the
your individual performance was at that
paper and
time?
quill deleted itself accidentally.
I thought we were doing well. I thought I was doing well, but we misjudged what the objective was, and that led me to being taken out of the combat for a bit, forcing the rest of General Squad to take up my absence.
Cadet, was General Squad armed when they were on the roof?
No, sir, we had to make do with what we had.
Were you armed on the roof?
Yes, sir.
Were there some in General Squad that you would say were combat inefficient or incapable without a weapon?
Yes, sir.
In the future, knowing this, if you could make choices again, regardless of whether or not the order was to get one person over there, do you think that you should have left your squad when you were armed and they were not?
There's a part of me that says I shouldn't. However, talking with our commander, we thought that the objective was the crystal, and I was going to be the quickest one to get to the crystal. And I can't speak for Rex, however, myself, I thought the fighting would cease after that because we thought that was the objective. So from our perspective, or at least from my perspective, it looked like it was the quickest way to cease combat and to eliminate the risk.
Fair enough. And how is it you feel that General Squad did as a whole when it came to dealing with what was happening on the roof? And also, please excuse my convulsions for a moment. I'm listening.
As a whole, we survived, which was ultimately, I guess, the objective.
Yes.
But
it was.
It wasn't without cost. Norali was bleeding out on the roof. Flora lost an arm. Missy was injured. Those were our serious casualties. So, in one regard, the mission was not a success. In another regard, it was a success.
Did you have any fatalities? Did any cadets die?
We didn't have any deaths.
What were you told to do when you first arrived to the roof?
Survive, sir.
Was your mission a success or a failure?
Based purely off the mission objective, sir, it was a success.
Cadet, based off of your own actions and what you know of yourself, do you think you deserve a place in the squads here at Ascension Academy?
Sir, this is not going to clearly answer your question, but I will fulfill whatever role is needed of me here at Ascension Academy.
As expected, as you are an officer in training. But you are correct, that does not answer my question.
Yes, sir, but with improvement.
If you had a choice, and I'm not saying that you do by any means, which squad would you prefer to join?
Based on my experiences so far this year, sir, either Crystal Thorn or Ardent Veil, sir. I've worked with Ardent Veil several times, and we work very well together.
They want Signet. It's fine. It's cool. We're fine about those.
I see. This information that I have gathered here for your evaluation and the last bit of your paperwork will be paired with the reports from the other professors who are evaluating General Squad during this training evolution, if you will. This will all be put together within one file and sent to the headmaster for your placement or lack thereof. And you will have your results tomorrow. Is that understood?
Understood, sir.
Then, Cadet, you are dismissed.
Thank you, sir. Have a good evening, sir.
You as well.
Yo, what up, Pretzel Man? Oh, you dying. Oh, he fucking dead.
I won't give up. I'm just putting my foot in.
We're almost there. Flora's the last one. When you go into that area, have everybody go to bed.
Yes.
And then just pull Flora, and then finish Flora up, and then you guys can go late. And then you can just dismiss everybody.
I'm sorry if my questions were too in depth.
No, they're perfect. You're doing perfect. It's great.
Okay. I just need my legs.
You just need to live. We need a nurse. Nurse! Nurse!
Silver. Where the fuck? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, it's time for Harden, but we're gonna let Flora and Albrecht continue, and then so they can finish up tonight, and then the rest are gonna be dismissed, basically.
Okay, what is wrong with my brain?
Oh, brain, where art thou?
There's being fucking problematic. And it's about to be fired. There's very interesting answers I've gotten from some of them.
Yeah,
Some of
they-
them heavily blame others for their shortcomings.
Uh-huh. And I'm very curious as to what some of them said, because I haven't been able to see all of it, so I'll review the VODs!
It's all here. Alright,
Hey.
fucking... Back in action, baby.
Yeah. Now will be Bruns Camp.
Come on, you piece of shit tracker, turn on.
And here's Bronze, the man, the distinguished, the moustache of the ages. Even I swoon to the mastery that is his facial hair. Whoa.
There we go.
Doobie doobie doo 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 doo. And the skies are gray. And the skies are gray. Down on my knees. Ah! What the flying fuck?
Cadet Flora. Go to my office.
Good luck, Laura.
Where do we get then?
Cadet Nerali. Cadet Ida. Cadet Arbor. Please let everyone else who is waiting in the administration room know that it is time to go to bed.
It's empty.
Yeah, right,
Good.
Lord, we're just cleaning.
Then any other cadets you come across, let them know it's time to sleep. I will send Flora to bed as soon as I am done.
Understood, sir.
Understood.
Thank you.
Good luck, cadets. I hope you get the placements you want tomorrow.
Alright.
Alright.
Count. Okay. I will go ahead and hit Super Nighttime PP. Super Nighttime PP. And then RP end. Wait, I don't want the RP end though to make the sound, so I'm gonna leave it off for now. Yeah. I don't want to ruin their audio. Okay. Love ya! I'm gonna go check in and eavesdrop on their convo.
You're gonna eavesdrop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Naughty.
I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know? I mean, you can eavesdrop too. You can come.
Is that correct?
Was too slow. That my fault.
Well, of course, being slow would be on you, Cadet, but why was that? What made you slow down?
Have only made potion once. Wanted be thorough. Rex helped grind plants because was uncomfortable.
The finished product, your potion, was it accurate?
No, could not complete.
If Cadet Rex had not helped you grind up the plant matter necessary for that potion, do you think that you would have been able to do this on your own?
Yes, in order. But would make sad. Knew would be weakest. So accepted help of squad.
Do you think that you had failed the potions section?
Yes.
If you were given the proper time and materials, do you think that you would be able to make the potion that you struggled to make during your time of testing?
Yes.
Do you believe that you have learned from that experience?
Learn every experience.
Because this was a squad-based evaluation, and because you showed good teamwork, and because your squad mates assisted you, you did not fail potions. I will not say that you are a potion master. You did indeed scrape by. But this is part of learning. I assume that you will do better in the future, yes?
Yes. Every failure lead new opportunity succeed.
This is true, unless your failure gets you killed. And that is what we want to prevent. Knowing how to work with your teammates and being able to rely on them when you struggle with something, it is good that you are able to do so. Some people are too stubborn and suffer from hubris, and will not ask for help even when they need it. Even if you are not the one helping, you are still accepting the help that is given to you, and it is still an aspect of teamwork. It speaks in your favor.
Thank.
As for fitness, how do you think you did?
Think did okay, but should have helped slower teammates.
Is there any teammates in particular you think that could have benefited from your help?
Linux, Joseph, both slower. Could have slowed down or taken an extra lap to solidarity.
Fair
Could
enough.
have helped encourage. And thankful other teammates do instead.
Your personal evaluation of yourself. Do you think you performed the best that you possibly could for the fitness aspect of your place testing?
In body, yes. Have in push self as much can. And try become faster. But as said, could have shown better teamwork if stayed with others. Will keep in mind for future.
Overall, what do you think about the fitness capability of General Squad?
Most very good. Strong, fast. Some need help, but slowly accepting.
Is fitness
Linux.
important for an officer?
Not always. can help, but others can help downsides with their ups. If one smart, one fast, then smart can give fast information, fast bring others quick. Should not strong, not just body, strong also mind, magic.
You passed your physical fitness test yesterday. You were above average. I will not say that you are a platinum athlete, but you exceed expectations, and that is very good.
Thank.
There's always room for improvement, Cadet.
Should strive become best self.
This is
Even
important.
when think achieve best, always can better.
Yes, once you think you know everything, you start to plateau and then you stop learning. There's a couple of reports on my desk during the Crystal Run section of your evaluation that more often than not you were diligent in covering the rear and making sure that your unit was not flanked from the behind. Is this true?
No. Had many occasion where struggled to keep in mind. But once notice problem, we compensate, learn.
Would you say that you were able to adapt to the battlefield as you needed to, changing formations, returning fire where necessary? There's also another report that found its way to my desk in regards to Cadet Misty missing, and that you were the first one to figure this out. Is this true?
Yes. Others struggled discover who missing.
When Cadet Misty went missing, what was the reaction of your squad?
Some considered keep moving. Myself, Nerali suggest we go find. Was going on own, but Flora follow. Should never go alone in battle. So
Very smart.
went together, found Misty, and reconvened. While others keep push.
Regardless of how powerful somebody's abilities are, if they find themselves against a unified team, it is very possible that they find themselves killed or wounded. It was smart of you to defer to teamwork when Nerali wanted to go on her own, and it speaks in your favor when it comes to team fighting tactics.
Thank.
Multiple times it seems that General Squad found themselves arguing about how they should accomplish their mission and what the reasoning before it was. In one of the reports I received, it was something that you had said that was interesting. You said that it was not about winning, it was about performance. Is that true?
In that case, was not about win, but teamwork. Was meant, was meant to see what would do in bad situation, how adapt, overcome.
When it came to moving, there was some difference of opinion on what sort of formation should be made, and you had advocated for sticking to the wall and maintaining cover. Is this true?
Yes.
What made you decide this and why?
If keep back against something, no one come from behind.
This is true.
Also provide cover from one side, least. No wants to be in open.
Out of my own curiosity, do you know what the dangers are of a flat wall as cover and projectiles?
No.
Rudimentary projectiles, not mana-based, but mass-based. Very often, if they collide with something that has a straight line, such as my walls here in my office, if something of a small projectile was to collide with that wall at a fast pace, it would most certainly not puncture the stone and ricochet traveling along the wall itself. This is something that happens with a lot of smaller projectiles and experimental weaponry. It's not really something that happens too often, but inside of buildings, any sort of urban combat, or long in your favor. Good.
Died. So did I.
Thanks for explaining.
You didn't hear either.
Moving on to the quiz aspect of things, how do you think you did there?
Struggled. Even
Oh, sir.
though study. Had trouble answer under pressure. Am thankful squad help.
Who do you think is the most knowledgeable in General Squad when it comes to academics?
Linux or Rex? Linux knows more book. Rex more experience.
One is book smart and one has practical application. Is that what you're saying? Out of my own curiosity, Cadet, who do you think would be a more suitable squad leader if General Squad remained as they were? Linux or Rex?
Rex. But still need work. Rex not always confident. Should know how take charge.
Is academics important to an aspiring officer?
Think yes. Should try best have knowledge on what do. strength
On what,
only
dude?
gets so
What
far
dude? Yo, what dude?
if not no enemy, how defeat?
Strength is no good if you don't know how to use it.
Yes.
Thinking outside the box is important, understanding your enemy and your surroundings. And the fact that you show aptitude for that and understand its importance speaks in your favor. Moving on the rooftop of the main hall, was it made clear to you at that point that it was no longer training and it was a live fire exercise where you could be injured or worse?
Yes.
How do you feel your singular performance was on top of the roof of the main hall?
Did best as could. Used surroundings advantage. Protected squad. Had no weapon, so used self to protect. That
Why was General
lost
Squad not armed?
Because not come prepared.
Would you say that fell upon the fault of the squad or the chain of command?
Both.
At any point in time, did you think your life was in danger when you were on the roof?
Yes.
Did you consider fleeing?
No. United stand as one. If leave others behind, break that promise.
Well, I will ask you another question. Yes, united, we stand as one. But what comes first, the men or the mission?
Guess mission. But even with mission, should try best keep others alive.
If possible, do we leave anyone behind?
Would prefer not. But
Is there such a thing as acceptable casualties?
no. When someone die because you, that follow forever.
You sustained an injury on the roof of the main hall. What happened to you and how?
When others were in front, did not see enemy come behind. To prevent them hurt, lifted arm to protect. Was cut easily. Plant skin, no bones. Flesh is skin. Flesh is plants. So slash easier. Knew what happened. Knew would. But wanted protect.
Were you willing to give your life for your squad mates? How do you feel that General Squad itself as a whole did on the roof of the main hall?
Good. Stuck together, mostly. All used abilities best as could. Nerali even made very good suggestion.
Was it Linux
New-
barrier?
Yes. Second, she suggest without know what do exact. Flora followed.
I see. Do you think that the members of General Squad would have done the same for you?
Not all, but hope most.
Knowing of your own individual performance better than anybody else, do you believe that you deserve a spot inside of Ascension Academy's established squads?
Not think that for me decide.
This is correct, Cadet, it is not. But I'm asking you an honest question, for which I would like an honest answer. Evaluating yourself as an officer must do consistently, especially when it comes to educating and training themselves. Do you think that you belong in a squad inside of Ascension Academy or not?
Yes. Use skills as wise as can.
If you had a choice, and I'm not saying that you do, by any means, which squad would you prefer to join?
Crystal Thorn.
This paperwork will be sent up along with the other reports from my fellow professors, along with my evaluation of your abilities and the way that you conducted yourself, along with your own honest evaluation of General Squad to the headmaster, and this will facilitate your placing or lack thereof. You'll have your results tomorrow.
Only one comment. If
Go ahead.
allow. There is no lack. General Squad is squad. Maybe not the same as others.
You are the first cadets to give me an appropriate answer as such. There was one who was close, and I explained to them it was a reserve squad to fill in the gaps, since the recruits are newer. The cadets, I should say. You're very intelligent, Flora. I look forward to see where it is that you are placed. For now, that is all that I need. And if there is nothing more, you are dismissed. And you should probably head to bed, as this has gotten very late.
Before leave, have information should give.
In regards to?
Squad member Liang. Him report hear voice in morgue. Am concerned.
A voice in the morgue. I see. I'll look into it before I head back to Concordia. But he's probably just exhausted and hearing things.
Hope.
Very well. If there is nothing else, Cadet, you are dismissed.
Good night.
Good night.
Clap.
We got that before you, Chipz. You shall not enter the button of the portal.
The big clap. Now they're done. It is over.
Yeah, I just pressed everything, so you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about it.
Yeah. They were the only two left, so.
Well, yeah, we went over two, and boy, did that well, Rex almost died technically, but
He almost died?
Thankfully, so basically, here I'll switch to my avatar first.
I'm trying to switch mine too.
In the extra time we had, so like while we were waiting for Florida to get checked, Rex and Misty had a moment alone. They just kept talking, and it's like we were really stressed, and let's go and blah blah blah, and she was all like whatever, let's go, and then we were like maybe we should ask Miss Bliss, but then Miss Bliss crashed, but we kept talking. And then Miss Bliss came back, and we're like, "Hey, do you have like anything to like help her stay calmer, like something?" She comes in here, she's like, "Oh," she goes through all of her different candles, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I used to sell like sex candles to a bunch of people." And we're like, so she just gave us a goodie bag of sex candles that do different things, and
Oh my god, that's like Russian roulette with candles, dude.
So we press the bang box and respawn, and she rolls a dice, rolls a 1.
Oh dear.
So what we did was then Miss Bliss is like, "Whoa, how about this? How about you burn the dom candle and demand her to calm down and see if that works." So she rolls a dice. It was a 6. So we're like, "Fuck, that's why she got enraged." So then we burned a bunch of calming candles to not have it go shitty. So we basically have a +5 modifier for every calming candle we roll. It's like, so we use like half the bag just to not die.
Oh my fucking god. Well, I'm glad you didn't die from.
Well, or whatever a roll of 1 would be. Like, the next episode, the beginning of the episode, there's smoke billowing out of the fucking dorm, and my room's on fire, and I'm butt naked, burnt, and it's like, who knows? And she's running around.
Having a good time,
Hell yeah.
She's just chilling in the fire, yeah.
Speaking of it, oh shit, Brods! Thank you for killing yourself today. That was a lot of interviews, man. Man, a lot of classes.
I just wanted to try and be thorough.
Fucking
Good job.
nailed it. Thank you.
It feels good. Felt good.
Felt good to have a jam-packed day. What? Get some rest, dude.
Well.
Go have a sleep.
Yeah, thank you.
You did a really good job today.
Thank you, Ribbon, for everything too. Thank you, Krita. Thank you, Static.
There's a thing Static needs to talk to you about real quick. She doesn't need to take it privately. It's
Oh, yeah. What's up?
It's to do with so I currently am in a basement right now. It's not being done yet, but my dad is going to be doing it for me so I can sleep here and actually eat here because I have to go upstairs.
basically they're remodeling the basement.
Yeah, they're remodeling it for me. The only problem is it's going to take a while, and I'm not going to have my headset, so I'm not going to have these. Is there any possible way, if I might not, because the room that I'm going to be staying in is quite small, but if I can really tell my dad that I really need my headset, then maybe, but I can't guarantee it. Is there any way I can do like a desktop situation where I'm in desktop, but I'm in like a little...
But there's not like an actual reason.
Let's talk about this offline. We should definitely figure something out. We need to know when, and then how long, and then we'll figure something out.
Right now, that's completely up in there, but yeah, we'll talk about it out.
Yeah, I need to know at least some generalities, at least, so
once
I can plan.
Once I get the update, once I tell my dad, I will message you in DMs with a whole update situation. and then we can go and actually talk.
Okay.
During a session,
Yeah.
and then we can have
Yeah.
some ideas out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off.
Sounds good. All right.
Have a good one,
Goodbye.
Rachel.
Goodbye, everybody.
Sorry,
Love
man.
you all.
See you
Thanks,
later.
wait, you don't feel it.
All right, Chad. I am going bye-bye. All right, so... Oh, shit, I just smashed my controller. There is... We're in the home stretch. I got a couple more things. The last thing to do... the last thing I gotta do is... getting stuff ready for the actual placements. And then, once we're through placements, I am going to start streaming some video games. Hooray! Who do you think is going to be placed, huh, Chad? Who knows? Find out next time on Ascension Academy. Dun, dun, dun. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Love ya. Hope you had a good time.